Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the CHOFETZ as he teaches us about the laws of Lashon Hara, and we're still holding by the Psicha, by the introduction chapters over here, and we're in the essence, we're in the positive commandments that a person can transgress when they speak Lashon Hara. Remember, that is the point that CHOFETZ is making. Don't think that the only avera that you trample on is Lashon Hara, is gossip and evil speech when you say the wrong thing. There are many other mitzvahs that are on the peripheral and are actually part and parcel of the Lashon Hara that you are speaking. And sometimes, when you say Lashon Hara, you also transgress the positive commandment that b'tzedek, in righteousness, judge your fellow Jew. Kigoyin, for example, you see your friend saying something or doing some kind of an act, and you look at it questionably, but you could find a way to judge him favorably for what he has done. And you can find really something that he did beneficial over here. Or it could be the opposite. Maybe he's really doing the wrong thing or he's saying the wrong thing. So it's 50-50 over here. It depends how you're going to look at it, how you're going to judge it. If you're going to try to find a tzad schus, you're going to find a positive way to have a glance at what he's done, it's really going to be up to you. Even if this person is just run-of-the-mill, he's not a tzaddik, he's not a Rosh Hashiva, he's not the most biggest Yireh Shamayim, he's a regular Jew. But you saw what he's done, and you could say, maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good. The Torah obligates us to judge this person l'chavschus, to the side of good. We have to judge him favorably. We have to try to find a way to examine his actions or his words or the activities that he's involved with and see the good in what he's done and say, you know what, probably that's what he meant to do. Probably that's what he meant to say. Why is it that I hear this person saying something negative about another Jew? Probably he had a business dealing with this person and it went really sour and bad, and he knows that this person's not a good guy to get involved with business in, so he's trying to save somebody else. Why does it look like I don't see this person going to shul in the morning? How come he's never there? I want to judge him unfavorably. Well, maybe there's someone in his home, God forbid, who's sick and ill, and this man is very busy every single morning taking care of the invalid that's in his house. I have to come up with a good reason why it is. I have a mitzvah aseh. A positive commandment, says the CHOFETZ, to judge another person favorably, to try to find a good reason why they're doing what they're doing, even if it looks like on the outside that it might be the wrong thing. V'im ha'isha hu yari elokim. Now, if this person that you are ready to judge is a Yireh Elokim, is someone that is God-fearing individual, you have an even greater obligation to judge him on the side of good. Even if you see him do something that looks like it's so bad. I saw the guy walk into McDonald's. He went and he ordered a Big Mac with extra cheese and French fries and a milkshake, and I saw him sit down at the table and gobble it up in 5 minutes. I mean, it can't get worse than that. But I know that he's a Yireh Elokim. The guy walked in there with his long beard and his big black hat and his long coat. What in the world is going on over here? I must be dan l'chavschus. I must judge him for the side of good. I have to say to myself, he must be a diabetic, he must be starving, he must be in a pikuach nefesh, and he had to go and eat immediately right now. Even when it looks like there's no way to get around it, I still have to judge him for the side of good. And if somebody goes and now says, I saw Rabbi Ploni go into McDonald's and eat all this treif. You go and you say bad things about him. You heard him say something bad, so you tell other people what he said, and you see him do this mice of this act. Like we said, going into McDonald's and you tell other people, and now you cause other people to think badly about him because you yourself were not danim l'chavschus. You didn't look at him in a positive light. You have just transgressed this positive commandment, like the CHOFETZ says, of tzedek, Tishbar Amisecha, we have an obligation to judge our fellow Jews righteously and favorably. And in that zechus, when we judge others that way, that's the way that Hashem is going to judge us. Even though we have a lot of things this year that we didn't do good, and it's clear that we didn't do it good, Hashem says, you were kind and forgiving in the way that you judged others. I will judge you in the same way on Rosh Hashanah, and I will give you a year that is filled with goodness and blessing and all of the hatzlach, all the success and siyata d'shemaya that we all are craving for the up and coming year. Have a wonderful day.